What's happening, people? Craig here from FightTalk.net. We are joined in the back of a black cab with undefeated professional 4-0 with 4 knockouts, 100% knockout ratio. Is this the first time you've been in the back of your own taxi?
Nah, sometimes I just chill back here when I'm waiting for the job.
I don't want to know what you're doing back here. Yeah, so we're joined here, Dean Richardson. How you doing, man?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm not bad. I'm a bit squished, but I'm alright. So you're obviously preparing for your 5th contest. First 4 have ended by way of stoppage. Very impressive. We were obviously there at a couple of those fights. Tell everybody when you're fighting next. What's the card that you're on, mate?
On George Groves' first world title defence and first fight in the World Boxing Super Series, is it called?
Yes, I believe so.
At Wembley Arena on October the 14th.
Nice. How's preparations been for that? I know you were fighting obviously a couple of months ago. Have you just went straight into a new camp, or have you took a break, or what's been happening?
No, I had a bit of a break, enjoyed my summer. I had a bit of a disappointing early year because I had a few injuries, couldn't fight, shows got cancelled, and then I had that fight. I had summer, enjoyed it for a month, and then yeah, I got straight back into the gym. And yeah, I've been looking forward to getting into training for this fight. Got a lot of motivation, having a bit of a break, so
nice.
Yeah, been enjoying this camp.
Nice, obviously a good platform as well. I know you're fighting alongside gym mate Dan Keenan, who we spoke to as well. You boys fought on the George Groves WBA card, I believe.
Yeah.
So you've experienced that sort of stage before. How is the build-up been in terms of tickets and stuff like that? Is that something that you know much about, or what's been going on?
Yeah, tickets. I mean, Wembley's only a 10-minute drive from my house, so you get a lot of people. You get a lot of interest for the fight, which I have done. We haven't got our tickets yet. I don't know sort of what's happened to them, but they should be here any day now. So yeah, when they come in, I can start getting them out to people because a lot of people are wanting them, which obviously me and Dan really appreciate all the support.
Yeah. Talk to me a little bit about the taxi. So what's the situation with the taxi then? You are, I believe, the youngest person to do the knowledge, which is tell me what that is. I don't really know what it is.
Yeah, I don't know if I was youngest ever, but it's probably youngest.
Maybe youngest current person.
Yeah, probably youngest current. I mean, I started just before my 18th birthday doing the knowledge, and then I turned 21 on the 4th of August, and I've got my badge on the 22nd. So unless there was anyone younger than 21 in 3 weeks, I don't think. So
what is the knowledge then? Because I don't really know what that involves.
You basically just drive around London on a moped for 3 or 4 years, learning all the roads. You get examined by examiners.
Okay.
For probably about 18 months and pass through the stages, and when they decide that you're ready to be a London cab driver and you know your way about enough, they give you your badge and you're free to work.
Nice.
After that.
And that's obviously a pretty good job for you because it's flexible when you're not training. You can do mornings, you can do nights. So how has that helped you in terms of your training and preparing for fights? Yeah,
it's brilliant because I knew I wanted to box. My dad and my stepdad are both cab drivers, and they said, why don't you do the knowledge? G-man.
Brian's there.
Yeah, they said, why don't you do the knowledge, because then you can work and train when you want, and if you're based in Hammersmith, it's right on the doorstep in at the town. So yeah, it was perfect. Got through it, and yeah,
here we are. In the back of the cab. In
the back of a cab being interviewed.
Which I've been told is not the cab used in Fake Taxi.
Unfortunately not, no. No.
Talk to me about the knockouts, mate, because on the small hall scene we see a lot of fighters who come through, maybe they labour to a couple of points ones, maybe they look good over the distance and look slick, but you've knocked everybody out. Do you feel a bit of pressure when you fight now to knock people out and to stop them, or would you quite like to get the rounds in?
Not really fast. I quite like an early night, to be honest. No, I never go out there looking for a knockout because as an amateur I got a few stoppages, and then when I was looking for it I never got it, so I did learn that as an amateur. Barry's really drilled it into me. He says I can naturally punch hard, so every time I've just stuck to my boxing, and it just seems when I catch people clean that they go down really. So yeah, that's just really what's happened in the last 4 fights. I don't really feel any pressure to keep it up because look at people like Golovkin. He hasn't knocked every single person out. I know he went on that, what was it, 9-year knockout streak. But
yeah. No,
just stick to your boxing. Barry always says the win is the aim, a knockout's a bonus.
Yeah.
And that's what we stick by. If they go early, they go early. If I win on points, it's a win. That's the goal.
Yeah, you're still learning, I guess. If you go over the distance as well, you're still going to pick up experience and
yeah, all these fights are just learning, and I've learned from every fight. My last fighter was a tough fighter, and I adapted, changed my style. Because at first I was keeping it long, jabbing him, bombing him like long left hands, and then I realised that he wasn't uncovering. So I thought, oh, sod it, I'll fight in close with him because that's when he's going to fire his shots. And every time he threw, I blocked it or slipped it, come back with counters, and yeah, broke him down again, caught me with that shot, and his legs gave way. If
anybody's not seen that, I've got a really good view because he nearly fell on my face ringside. Yeah, tried to get back up, couldn't handle it, fell back down again. But that was a cracking shot, and I think you blocked one shot to the temple and then hit him with that combination, which was really sweet, and it was almost a delayed reaction. Yeah, he took a little step back and realised the legs weren't there, so the power is obviously carrying through. Talk to me about any sponsors you have or anybody who's helping you just now.
Yeah, well, Wessex Management, they've sorted me out of a few sponsors. Nurture, the food shop, they've been a massive help. They've been providing me and Dan with our meals for the fight, so as you can imagine, it really helps out financially and with making the diet easy. So yeah, obviously it just takes away the stress of having to buy the food, cook it, make sure you're eating the right things all the time, because it's just there for us to take. Sorted out yoga for us at Lumi,
nice,
on King Street in Hammersmith. Obviously helps keeping injuries away, improves flexibility. Trying to think, oh yeah, Cryo, Ice Health Cryotherapy in Kensington High Street. It's been brilliant, especially for Dan with his hands. It just makes you be able to train more intense after a session. So yeah, massive help. My sponsors, AJ Contracts, they've been with me from the beginning. I owe a lot to Kevin Malarkey. He's been a diamond all throughout my career. Better Leisure Centres, they've let us use their centres nationwide for free, so obviously that helps as well. Legion Meats, got a new sponsor. They've helped me out financially, also given me a bit of food as well.
Nice.
So yeah, it's been good. Fairweather Insurance as well, sorry, nearly forgot them. They've
Jesus,
helped me out
man. How many have you got?
I know.
Bloody hell.
I've got good people around me, so yeah, I owe them a lot.
Nice. And do they all get discounted taxi rides during surge times and price increases and stuff?
Yeah, they do. Unfortunately, it's normally when I'm training, so I'm not normally there to pick them up.
Nice one. Well, thank you very much. We'll see you on October 14th on the George Groves Jamie Cox undercard. But until then, I hope the camp goes alright. Thanks for talking to Fight Talk, mate. Nice t-shirt.
It's alright, just pulled it out of the wash.
Cheers, man. Thank you.